Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty. Hello! Okay, so now we are here officially starting the playthrough. We have run ahead of things and picked up a bunch of armor ahead of time. So, for those of you who are here for the part 0.5 of the playthrough, that's what we were doing that day. But now, we have all the gear we were trying to scrounge up really quickly, and now we can officially get underway. I've included the co-op password in the stream, so feel free to use that. Whenever I have the opportunity to do so, I will try to grab people and pull them in, just to, play along. This isn't my first time playing the game by any means, so I don't really have anything to prove with trying to solo everything. My first playthrough was mostly solo. I think there were a couple bosses I ended up co-oping, like with my friends and stuff. For the most part, I spent that as a solo experience, so I'm not really attached to the idea anymore. Though I'll probably do a lot of solo stuff in the DLC. I guess the first thing we should do is actually clear out the camp, the crossroads sort of town thing. That's probably a good place to start. Hello. That worked. What to do? What all can we get from here? I'm trying to remember. I remember where some of the essential stuff I've been hunting for in this playthrough are... Oh, I definitely need to get to Selena. That's a high priority for me. Don't think I got that aggro. I think we're okay for the moment. Oh, there we go. Let's just go ahead and top up there. I think the decision to give the Carrion Knight Sword that sort of quasi-block heavy attack lends itself really well to the idea of the whole sword and staff thing, because when you have the staff in the offhand, you really don't have a block. So I feel like it kind of gives you that choice to be able to make a blocking action. Suboptimal compared to other blocking options, but you know, it's better than nothing, right? Ooh. Need that, very important. Get a quick little backstab. Ooh. Enjoy that. Ooh, what'd you give me? Hey! We got the fancy. Beautiful. Just beautiful. What else do we have? We got the items over here. Get some other stuff. And stab. Alright. How many more people do we have left in this place? There goes you. What do we have here? Flail! Not gonna use that ever. Continuing. Is that everybody? I think I got everybody. I guess there's that one guy up there, but I've already gotten the item from over there, so that's not really important. Over here. Oh yeah, we get some people over here. It still does so much chip damage. It's almost not worth doing. Just like, I want to use it, but the chip damage is so heavy. I think that just about wraps it up, other than this one guy. Yep. Yeah, I got that already. I think I've pillaged everything from here. No, not my first playthrough, not by any means. Pastime. Warning. No, I'm not aware of any. You know, the fun thing is that magic was actually a component of historical martial arts. You know, because as far as they were concerned, all that magic was real, right? So there were actually like conditions in some tournaments where using magic was like in the rules that you could not use it. That was close. Got him. Over here.
You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending. You were just... Thank you. I was... When I ended up as... Oh, when they... So
Just reading.
Or I couldn't then... Right.
Yes, they were. I mean, whether or not they were successful at using the magic is another question, but there were certainly attempts to use magic.
Right.
An item. Somebody actually use these things? But we're on our way to Selena. Whatever. Yeah, so I think we're going to do Selena, then probably after her, what are we going to do? Probably start heading south. I'm thinking south. Ooh. Got him. Oh yeah, I've played all the Souls games. What's my favorite Souls? It's tricky. It's probably either Dark's. Well, yeah, probably just the first Dark Souls is probably my favorite. Sekiro was very enjoyable though. I really like Sekiro. It had my favorite combat of the game, of the whole series. I love Sekiro's combat. But character customization is really important to me, so I didn't really get too much more out of Sekiro after I beat it the first time. But I was really hoping there'd be more Sekiro elements in this game. Oh well. Let's see. I'm on PC right now. Selena is at this one, right? Or is the next one? Pretty sure she's at this one. Yeah. Oh! That hit. Just gonna top up there since I have the chance. There we go. Gonna put that helmet back. There we go, get my look going again. Consider changing my mustache? Changing it how? I've ridden a horse before, but I don't think I'd really say I know how. Let me just do the one for now. I'm not planning to stop on any particular level with this playthrough. Is that? Nope, it's still heavy. Am I okay now? Yeah, okay, we made it. Back to medium. Got a decent shield now. Favorite type of ice cream? Chocolate chip cookie dough.
I am Selen, her soul. Why are you here? Well, but one must choose. I was as a revive you still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Study sorceries. What we got? Glintstone Pebble. That'll do for now. Comical handlebar. No, I don't think I will. Not that. Am I? Yeah, I'm probably only going to play for about the hour. Yeah, I was thinking about running this earlier. I will probably shift this to earlier in the night moving forward. This is a little late, even for me. So I will probably try out a different time slot, probably like 9 o'clock maybe. You do choice. Horsey noises on the fake ones. Interesting. Alright, where are we going next? I guess over here is fine. Now I can dual wield staffs, I guess. It's a thing. Oh, I thought I was blocking for that. There we go. I am aware of Columbo, but I've never watched it. Oh yeah, that's a good point about dueling the staff for the bonuses. How do I keep motivation? That's a great question. I don't know that I know the answer. It's a mystery to me. I mean, the obvious part is that I enjoy it, so there's that part. I've always been really particular about not letting this like become too much of a thing for me. I do it, like, I always told myself I'd do it as long as I found it enjoyable. So if I ever find it not enjoyable, then I'll stop doing it, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Will that have enough reach? Maybe. Aw, really? That's so disappointing. Oh. Kind of just pull over here. Take a little sip. Immediately get hit again. Not my best moment. Yeah, I see you up there. New plan. Gonna go around the back. Yeah, yeah, I'll have co-op. But at the moment, while I'm just doing overworld stuff, there's not too much of a reason to. But once I get to a dungeon or something, yeah, definitely. Ow! Ruth, I'm... Stop it! Rude. Very rude. There we go. Took care of him. Hey, we got a scroll. That's the good part. Just reading the chats. What are my thoughts on the Carrion Knight Armor? I actually like it quite a bit. The breastplate's kind of flat. Helmet's fun. It's got that little ornament on top that I find enjoyable. The armors are fine. Leg harness is interesting. There's like a heavily segmented crease, and then whether or not it continues, the armor continues into the boots, I can't say. I do like that there are tassets. In addition, I just find the idea of like loading up a bunch of wizard robes on top of a full suit of armor to be very entertaining. I'm on PC. How do I pick my armor? What do you mean? In this game, or like in general? Bonk. Aha! I see you up there. You still good down there? Oh, I whiffed it. Tasset is the little metal plate underneath the waist there. So you see how there's that belt? So he's got the waist belt, and then you see the metal plates coming out from underneath the belt. Those are the tassets. This is not going the direction I wanted it to. There we go. Oh, I should go grab that. That's important. I wonder if I can get a shot on that other guy from up here. Where is he? There we go. what's left. Let's see, any other actual enemies? You. That's one. Oh. Boop. You keep shooting that horn all you want, buddy. I don't think there are any guards left. I do really like the horse handling. Yeah, I'll summon for Castle Morn. That's fine. Yeah. I'll do that. All the streams are going to be available to watch later. Interesting. Someone mentioning doing a horse archer build being viable. Yeah, I really like all the horse handling stuff here. It's very gamey, but it feels really solid. I especially like the mounted combat versus other mounted things. There's that one section where there's all the cuckoo knights, and they're all mounted in that area in that like forest road that I find really fun to go do. I like the energy of it all. And this part's fun. Let's see if I can juke it. I do not want to have to fight with those shooting at me. Yep. Successfully juked. Got him. Moving right along. There was an item over here. Most acceptable. Reading the chat. Yes, I agree. Exploring does feel really nice with Torrent. Elden Ring and Dark Souls are different universes, yes. There's a spiritual connection there, there's some overlap with this and that, but they are, for all intents and purposes, separate universes. Patches is also an armored core. I am indeed doing a Carrion Knight themed playthrough, at least until I get bored of the Carrion Knight theme itself, and then I might start branching out into more of a general Enchanted Knight thing. The build at my current plan for the build is to do some sort of Enchanted Knight. Whether or not I stick with the Carrion Knight theming, or I do like a Cuckoo Knight or something, you know, that'll be another question. But at least for now, we're doing the Carrion.
The servant, they've since come. I fear it's no lease. Would you mind in my soul wish, please? Thank you, then please. Deliver it.
Gonna go deliver that letter.
Please, he can be stubborn.
Now we have a bunch of wolves, I believe. I do play Armored Core. I started back with 5, so I haven't been playing Armored Core for a long time or anything. I mean, I guess like a decade, but you know, as far as what my first Armored Core was, 5 was my first one. So in the scheme of things, not super old school Armored Core player, but older school than Elden Ring, that's for sure. Oh, those dogs are fast, huh? I love how Torrent handles. I keep saying that, but it doesn't change it. Doesn't mean it. I don't enjoy it any less. Torrent just zooms. Do I get anything worthwhile from fighting that guy? I have no recollection. That's one. Two. Oh, darn it. Three. Extra dog. Just get a bonus dog, apparently. Can I sneak up on this? Will he get mad if I get... Let's see here. Excellent. Do that. That did not, in total, do as much damage as I wanted it to. I am hitting him with my fist. On to the next. There we go. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Glintstone Sorcery has to be your favorite aspect of the game. Yeah, I love the Glintstone stuff. My first playthrough, I did a quality build. That was just usually how I start the games. I'll do quality, 40-40, dex strength, just so I can use all the weapons in the game, more or less. And then I usually take enough faith for some utility stuff, but the sorceries in this game are just so flashy and fun, I cannot resist using them. They're really fun. Got it. Yep, just lay into him. Punch, punch. Yeah, just show him who's boss, right? Now, closest bonfire is this way. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on my Carrion Slicer. And the Carrion Piercer. I really like Carrion Piercer. It's one of my favorite spells. Alright.
I am all set.
What we got? I think I'm good. Alright, continuing towards Castle Morn. I deal with the archer. Ooh, there we go. Gonna swing wide out here. Cut through there. Oh, yeah. And there we go. Just going for a general Enchanted Knight kind of thing. Currently leaning for a Carrion Knight vibe, but again, we'll see what we actually end up with. Do I have a particular favorite brand of suit? No. I can't say I do. I don't shop brand name enough to have one. I would say, so after getting the firing squad from the Ringed City in Dark Souls 3, there aren't many ranged encounters that can spook me anymore. That firing squad is terrible. Mine, yeah, let's just keep pumping Vigor for now. Yeah, I'm going to play the DLC when it comes out. I've done 2 full playthroughs and then a bunch of like half-baked character build ideas that never went anywhere. Takes a while for this kind of stuff to hold my interest. As far as builds, I usually just kind of gravitate towards a couple. Okay, let's see who wants to play. Well, people were asking me to use the fur crawling finger remedy, but I don't see any of you. I do have the right password down, right? Yep. Sure do. There's somebody. Alright. Oh, here's another one. Let's see who we get. Yeah, you need to have the group code in order to turn up here. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have the other one to do. Okay. So let's... I guess we will proceed. Yep. Yeah, I don't have the means to expand this out to summon more people, so let's get underway with what we've got. Uh-oh. Don't die already. Oh, get him. Gotta remember the co-op health that they all have now. Okay. So far, so good. How do groups work when the game's called Entering, not Elden Rings? I suppose this each person is has an Elden Ring. We have the Claymore. I may or may not use that. I always use the Claymore at least a little bit when I play. And we'll see if I commit to it, because I like the idea of dropping the shield and just doing a sword and staff, but I'm not sure. The Carrion Knight sword is one of my favorites in the game. I really like... I thought about doing a video on it once, because I love how it blends a fantasy aesthetic with just an all-around practical sword. Aw, poor guy. He's just minding his own business. Items. At some point I need to get my hands on a Banished Knight set. Or like the Banished Knight set. If I ever like beef up my endurance to use it, we'll see. It's pretty heavy armor. That's my favorite set in the entire game. What's the yellow sparkly thing that appears next to my head? That might be the runes I'm getting when something dies. Yeah, it's the runes. That's probably what you're seeing. So that's just me getting XP. Not quite in range. Alright. Which way do I want to go next? I guess this way to talk to the guy. Maybe. Because that's the way forward, but we don't want to go that way just yet. We want to go talk to our guy first. Yeah. So we need to go down. I guess. It has been a while since I've done a playthrough, so I'm a little little rusty. I know I'm heading. I know that I'm heading away from the guy, but I still want to get stuff. So, darn it. I saw that guy there too, and I was like, I can totally get him. And then he got me instead. There we go. That's what the letter we want. I think you got him. Look at that banished knight armor. Oh, it's beautiful.
There's a face I've not seen.
Let me check the chat.
Warden, you can see how things. The menial, they gave me good foul. I'm sorry, but whatever.
Someone is spamming the chat now. I've lost
I see,
everything.
but I can't, even if they can. To ensure the trip. If you her father.
Now I gotta go scroll up in the chat. Okay, so let's see what was going on here. Banished help carry knight armor. They have nice designs. Running unaltered banished knight set with unaltered helmet. It was hard to grind for. It looks amazing. Carry knight is your go-to shield. Formal attire. Formal attire probably does not improve my gaming performance, but whatever. And I think, let's see, banished knight greatsword is very good, and that seems to catch us up. Cool. Proceeding. Once I switch back to the game, that is. There we go, I'm back. Items. The items are gone. Thoughts on twin blades? They're fun to spin around, I suppose. I've never really found much desire to use them in this. Is there anything over here? I am excited for the DLC, especially that dueling shield. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, that is a good point about the Blood Flame Blade. Oh, yeah. I have fallen off that cliff before. Goo, goo, goo. No more goo. Oh, you went on the warpath out here. That's one way to deal with slime. Boom. I think I'll make... Yeah, I'll probably make a video or two on the dueling shields. I need to get my hands on an actual one, just for the fun of it. Kind of hard to spar with them, though. I wonder if I could get somebody to make a good sparring version. And what that would entail. I don't know what that would call for. Is there I'm not missing an item on the side, am I? No. I'm just reading the... Yeah, I'm playing on PC. If I had to choose what's better, the Zweihander from Dark Souls 1 or Elden Ring? I really like having a thrust on the Zweihander, so I suppose... Because I don't think Dark Souls 1 had a thrust, did it? I think it was a slam. I really like having the thrust. Boing. Almost there. Making progress. Easy does it. Ooh. There we go. And landed. Rune Arc, good. Whip, that's a thing. Is there something over here? Yes. A very important something over here. That is the insurance policy. The jellyfish. Oh, I would love to see a power stance moveset on the dueling. I mean, pretty much doesn't every weapon have a power stance moveset? Pretty sure they all do. Aha! Boom! Big hits. And he's down. We did it! Farewell! Why did it give me that? Why did I get that tutorial? Okay, now just catch up on the chat. Thrusting attack if you rolled. Yeah, I just prefer having the roll pokes are fine, but I definitely prefer having that on the heavy. Okay. We are about at time. I'm trying to think of anything else to do. Uh-huh. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah, I think we have time for like one more. We'll do one more area. There's all this to do. All of that. But we are going to go do the little seaside thing over there so we can get access to that. So that's going to be the last thing we do for the day. The fastest way to do it is from here. Because we can knock this out real fast, you know. You know, seeing the pieces from Fur Missoula, I gotta admit, I was a little disappointed with that area. I was really hoping for something a little more castle in the sky vibes. It's a dog. Hello, dog. Gotta stop to say hello. What story bosses have I defeated? None. Stop dodging. What? Why did I switch to my shield? A traitor! Hello!
What do you not want any
What do you got? Nah.
Well,
I think we're good here. Checking the chat. Hello, hello. Okay. Continuing. But yeah, my thoughts on Fur Missoula. I wish it had. I was. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. So I was hoping it would be more like that one place in Twilight Princess, the floating castle in Twilight Princess, where it was sort of this cool technological, like in an arcane kind of way, but technologically advanced civilization up in the sky. That was kind of what I was hoping for. Still very fantasy, but definitely not steampunk. I just, just one of those like weird things. I mean, if you played Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, you know exactly what I mean. That's what I was hoping for. Not quite what I got. No, YouTube is not my full-time job. Yeah, flasks. Do I want to shift my... Nah, I'll leave it with that for now. Favorite Zelda game? Twilight Princess was the first one I ever actually fully played, so I feel like that one gets the nostalgia pick from me. Just like, I have to say Twilight Princess just because like that was my first Zelda game. So, what is that? There, and I'll get you in here too. I'm trying to make sure that people who haven't gotten first. Yeah, Atlantis type tech. Yeah, exactly. How many attempts did it take me to kill Millennia? I don't know. Do people normally keep count? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I did beat her, so for the record, I did beat her before they nerfed her. So, that's a thing. Because they did nerf her, right? Didn't they do that? I also beat... Oh, I know they nerfed Radahn. I did beat Radahn before that nerf happened, too.
Hey!
Quick, mug him for the armor. When I beat Millennia, I did it without co-op summons. How did I beat her? I think I basically just... What did I do? My approach was basically to just brute force it. I realized if I could stack up damage fast enough, because, she heals on every kind of like tick damage she does against you. So I got to the point where I think I had a great shield and the great epee maybe, and then I just sort of I just hugged, I just kind of face. I didn't fight from behind the shield the whole time, but it was just kind of the general just face hugging, and then just not letting her opting to block instead of avoid, and just trying my darndest to out DPS her. And that ended up working. So, that's good for me. Now I have to actually focus. Too far away. Alright, that was simple. There we go. Shield poke meta. Oh no, I forgot about the half sword demo. I will have to check that out. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah, waterfowl is nasty. Radon got nerfed at least twice, okay. Yeah, so I definitely beat Radon before he got nerfed. Yeah, stunlocks, yeah, so... I don't think I did too many... No, what I did was a lot of shield... the what's it called? The shield hit. You know, you block, then you whack. That one. I did that a lot. So I had I had the Great Epee, and I had the Leo ring. What is it? It's the spear ring in this, right? So I had the spear ring, and so it was just a lot of just hugging her and then getting the counter damage over and over again, and just trying to out DPS her heal, and generally just tanking it. And then running away from the waterfowl dance, and then that's pretty much how I got through it. Just burst it down real fast before she could get anything too fancy off. Not that I'm going to be able to do it with this character. How did I'm trying to remember what my approach was the time I beat her with my last Enchanted Knight build. What did I use? Don't quite remember. Oh wait, I remember now actually. I stagger locked her. Yeah, that's what I did. I think it was Carrion Piercer. I think Carrion Piercer, if you get the full charge off, it knocks her flat on her butt. Something like that. I think it was Carrion Piercer that did it. And then I just kept stagger locking her with it. That worked great. Conceptually, I never liked that mechanic. That it always felt like a little pushing the idea of like that FromSoft fairness. I always thought her healing on anything just kind of it rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. But you know, more power to him, I guess. It's a memorable fight, if nothing else. Dragon Communion. So, the whole warning you get about not doing Dragon Communion because it's like bad for your soul or whatever. Even though I know it's like purely just a lore thing, it always like scared me off from actually doing it. I never ended up really doing Dragon Communion stuff because I'm just like I don't want to corrupt my soul. No, thank you. Even though I know it doesn't actually do anything. Other than the eyes, you do get the cool dragon eyes. But I didn't want anything to do with it. Although maybe that would be a fun build to do at some point. Do the Banished Knight kind of dragon pyromancer thing. There you are. Got it. Black Flame for the win. Let's see first. Oh, thank you, Mateo. I have not watched Tarnished Archaeologist videos. That sounds like something I would enjoy, though. fairness is that yeah, that's a good point. She is fully optional. Yes, I've been co-oping whenever relevant. I'm trying to think of how much endurance I would need to wear the Banished Knight set instead of the Carrion Knight set. Carrion Knight set, fantastic, because it gives you that full knight look while being super lightweight, which is helpful when you're trying to do the whole magic thing. But at the same time, Banished Knight armor is great, and I love it, and I want to wear it. I did see the DLC trailer. I'm thinking about the dragon. What level am I? What level am I? That's a great question. 21. I'm doing alright. Actual archaeology to craft the... yeah, I love that. The sort of archaeology... like, the way in which FromSoft does the lore for this kind of series, it just makes the archaeological tilt to it really intriguing to me. What weapons am I going to carry with the Banished set? I'm not sure. I've always had trouble picking... I'm using the Carrion Knight Sword for now, but I don't know that I'm going to stick with it.
You are a tadpole when it comes so to become now.
Don't really care about any of that. Here you go.
Is that a scroll? Very well. I'll be sure to never lose that ink.
I need it. I need it. Carrion Slicer. Is that gonna be enough, maybe? No. Wait, how much is
You
it?
wish to continue very well.
I can never read 1500. Yeah, I'll use one more. There we go.
You wish to very well.
Boom. Perfect. The build is progressing. Well. I really want the dagger from her. I know it's not necessarily the most optimal thing, but I just really like the dagger you get from her. And then being able to go pew pew with the dagger. I like it. It makes me happy. Try Great Helm Knight, carrying it. I can never stomach combining great helms with plate armor. I can't do it. I am excited about the shield from the DLC. Any tips to practice with a sword, become proficient at handling it? My best advice is to find some sort of club or dojo or something where you can have a instructor sort of experience. Swords are, it takes two to tango, and so yeah, you can learn to like cut stuff really well on your own. But as far as learning how to fence, as far as learning how to fence, it's a paired activity, right? So it's always really tricky trying to give advice on how to try to learn that by yourself. And then if you don't have any experience, learning to cut is also kind of a dangerous proposition. Yeah, I've really liked it. So once I get the way I like to do it is I replace my pebble. I drop pebble entirely once I get my hands on the Chris, because the Chris because it's got the 2-phase charge, so you can do the pebble with the 1 charge and then the dart, I think, with the secondary charge. And I find that those two together basically covers the utility I want from it, and it's a dagger, so it's not heavy at all. So I don't really PvP so much with it, but if we're just clearing out the trash, it works really well. And I because your spell slots are limited, they're really valuable. So if I can offload that and get like a multi-purpose, 2 casts, 2 entirely different spells on that Chris with its weapon art, that saves me some spell slots, and it's really nice for that. So it's just this tiny little dagger. You just equip it, no biggie, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Super nice, love it, love the Chris. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to do the dragon too. Do we still have people who want to do the dragon? Because that I can just go do that. Be fun to fight the dragon. Folks want to fight the dragon? I really like fighting the dragon on horseback, but I am willing, in the spirit of the stream, to co-op the dragon. Do the dragon. Doing a mostly carrion knight build so far. Here, let me go find a summoning pool. And then we'll go fight the dragon. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Hey! No kicking. Oh, good hit. Oh, can I use Carrion Slicer from horseback? Yeah! That's exciting. The Twin Blade. Yeah, I figure the dragon's probably a more entertaining capstone to the night than those fellas. It's another dog. Good dog. Summoning pool is over. Yeah, it's yeah, this can't stomach great helms with plate armor. It's just a historical time. I just feel like it's one of those things that when you don't like it, I can't. It's at that point where it's usually, generally speaking, I'm pretty good about just being like, okay, yeah, whatever. But for some reason, I hit a threshold where I can't put them together. It drives me nuts. Basically, the reason is that like the technological levels between great helms and plate armor are just so separate that it doesn't visually mesh. Yeah, once you know of it, you can't unsee it. It just bothers you. The flame of Akil. Oh, I heard somebody. Oh, they're there. Emerald Herald. I'm about ready to just start chopping away at those guys.
Hey!
We have people. We have a new person here. Got the God Skin Peeler. Alright, let's go fight a dragon. Also, let me do this before we get underway. There we go. Dragon fight. Oh, some of them are still alive. Dragon fight! Dragon fight! Whoa, big! Someone got bleed. Oh. Where is he going? Woohoo! And there he is. Woo! Pretty. And then, there you go. That is where we're going to call that time. So, I think that was a good capstone for the night. Oh, they. Okay, that does make sense. They were talking about his flame. Well, I did get burned. I did get burned by a Geel, but it was only the one burn. Okay. Yeah, slice is all you need. Until you run out of FP, and then it's sword time. But yeah, whatever. Carrion slicer, good stuff. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will figure out sometime to do the next one. I'm not going to be doing this every night, but I figured at least I'm going to aim for once a week and see how far we can get doing the once a week thing. I might accelerate, who knows. Do I have yeah, so tentatively I'm going to aim to try to get at least a stream in on Sundays. I think that's a pretty good time slot for me. And then throughout the week, if there's a night where I'm like, yeah, I feel like doing a stream, I'll do a stream then. So it'll probably be most Sundays, unless I have something else going on. Who cleanse their souls, give them a proper death. Yeah, they do have that bum deal of being in that sort of not alive, not dead kind of state. Can't be very fun. Good old torrent. Alright. Yeah. Tweetu says... Not Tweetu, Tweetu's my bird. Hans says good night.